Hello, my peoples, my peoples, my peoples. Well, today I decided to make a video on my 1995 Chevy truck. I have it lifted up right now, and I'm gonna make the video on a vehicle speed sensor. I had a manual and I'm changing it over to an automatic. And basically, as of right now, I've been driving it, but I don't have any I can't tell how fast I'm going on the speedometer. All because it came with a cable, a vehicle speed sensor, and my old manual had a magnetic vehicle speed sensor. So what I'm gonna do today is take off the rear transmission housing, remove the old plastic cable vehicle speed sensor and replace it with this, I believe, 42 tooth magnetic vehicle speed sensor, VSS. It also, this is what the magnetic vehicle sensor come like. Also, if you had a magnetic and not a cable one, I would definitely go back, to a magnetic if you swap transmission. So I swapped from an old manual that I had, 5-speed manual, to a 700 R4 automatic transmission. As of right now, I basically put me a B&M bump shifter, which you can shift from manual to automatic, whichever. So you can still have your manual, because it's a bump shifter. That's about $360 to get one of them, but well worth it, because if you don't want to just ride manual, you can have fun and still do the manual. But my knees are bad, and I ain't trying to mess with no clutch. So, but basically, if you had a magnetic vehicle speed sensor, VSS, I would basically go back with the magnetic, because of the simple fact that your ECM has a buffer that goes to that's able to read that and send it to the ECM to tell the vehicle how fast it's going. All right, well, we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna be right back. Tune in and out, right back to you. I'm gonna get set up so I can show you what I'm about to do. As you can see, I have took my drive shaft out. That's 4 bolts. I hope you can see this. This light over here. That's about 4 bolts that comes out on each side. And you want to actually sit there, take a screwdriver and try to pry it out, or bump it out. I wouldn't bump it out with a hammer too much. I'd try to take a big screwdriver and stick it in there and try to pry it out, so the the bearings will just come out of there. Also, I'm over here. You have 4 bolts. Well, you just slide it out off of the shaft. Slide the slip yoke, which a slip yoke kind of look like this, and that's my old slip yoke. This is the new one for this 700R. Also, if you're doing a transmission swap, you may want to look into that, because they do have different size slip yokes, longer, shorter, all that. But anyway, so basically you're gonna take these 4 bolts out, right? And you're gonna take this off or out of here. You're gonna have a little transmission fluid spew out, so make sure you have a catch pan or whatever. Have it to catch that. There's gonna be a clip on this. Actually, there's gonna be a guard over this. I already took it off, so you're gonna try to wiggle this off, wiggle the guard off, so you can get to the plastic rotator for the vehicle speed sensor. There's also gonna be a little clip that's inside there that clips this and latches this down. Once you bend the clip in on this side, bend it in, and you're gonna take some pliers, the tail end of the pliers, and you're gonna bang this off, you know, over the clip, and it'll slide right off. And then you're able to take that out and remove it. So now you have the shaft all by itself. Now, what I'm gonna end up doing, in order to put my new vehicle speed sensor sprocket on here, see, it only goes so far, right? And this is for 700R4. Only goes so far. I need it to go all the way up to here, you know, so it'll line up with the vehicle speed sensor. So what I'm gonna do is, and also I believe that this dot here is gonna be shown on this side. As you notice, they don't have one on the other side. Like I say, they don't have too many videos to explain this, but I'm putting mine on that side. But I'm gonna heat this shaft up real quick, and once I heat it up, I'll be able to tap it on there. So once I'm finished heating this up to 300 and something degrees, I'm gonna go ahead and try to slide that on there, because right now it's cold and it ain't gonna slide too easily. All right, I'll be right back. Well, I just finished getting the vehicle speed sensor sprocket on there. Wasn't an easy task, as you can tell. I'm sitting here laying on my drive shaft like it's a pillow or something. But anyway, like I said, you're gonna have to get your torch. I got me a torch. I do AC and heating. So get your acetylene and your oxygen and go ahead and again heat up your drive shaft. You don't have to heat up the whole thing, just heat it up right. Get it on. You're gonna basically have to have either a pipe and a hammer, something that'll fit over this drive shaft, flush with the middle of this, and be able to bang it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna go at first, but eventually it starts to slide. And you gotta make sure that it's basically covering the two holes or lined up right where your the vehicle speed sensor is gonna be lined up at, right? So what I ended up doing was, this is my old slip yoke, so it was perfect. It's flushed on the end. I was able to just go ahead and slide this up on there like so. It was the right amount that I needed to push it all the way back without the drive shaft stopping it right there. And again, there goes my little hammer. But I hammered it all the way down into the correct spot. Now, just after you put everything back together, just make sure that you put the rear end housing back onto the transmission. Just put it back like if it was to bolt up. Again, and there you have it. You'll see that the sprockets are right there, and you'll take your vehicle speed sensor. That's it. The metal part will be upwards, and this is how it should mount up. So as you can tell, it's lined up perfectly. And again, this was plastic gears, because it was a cable vehicle speed sensor at first. And I can show you, that was the clip that's gonna be on that plastic. And this was the old cable one that actually came out of there. So instead of the magnetic, instead of this one, this 700R, and most older 700R4 transmissions come with the cable. They put the little cable in there, and it turns and it gets a reading like that. I used to go on there. So again, thank you. for paying attention. I thought this would be helpful for those that are swapping transmissions because there's not much of this info out there. Again, thank you. Have a great day.